Hey guys, welcome to the Fight Age channel. Friends, before starting to watch this video, I would like to ask you to subscribe to my channel. I really want to get 10,000 subscribers on my YouTube channel. It's so close, thanks for supporting me, guys. The famous American promoter Lou DiBella is convinced that the interim WBO heavyweight world champion Joe Joyce would have defeated Anthony Joshua ahead of schedule if they had organized the fight. If you ask me who will give Tyson Fury a harder fight, Joshua or Joyce, then I will definitely say that Joyce. And I will say definitely call Joyce the favorite in the fight against AJ. In fact, Joyce would have knocked Joshua out. By the way, based on the way I talk about Joyce, you might think that I have something in common with him, but this is not the case. I'm just a fan of his. He resembles old school, physically strong, relentless heavyweights. I like watching him. I think his fights are fun to watch, DiBella said. DiBella also said that he dreams of seeing the fight of the former world heavyweight champion Anthony Joshua against Deontay Wilder. DiBella is confident that Joshua remains the star of heavyweight, despite the fact that he is on a series of 2 defeats. To tell the truth, Joe Joyce attracts me a lot more, but Joshua puts up good fights even when he loses. You wouldn't call AJ a fighter whose fights are hard to watch. He is a damn good heavyweight. I will close this year with a desire. I want to see the Joshua Wilder fight in 2023, DiBella said. Friends, before starting to watch this video, I would like to ask you to subscribe to my channel. If you are subscribed, then receive notifications about the release of new videos. You do not even have to look for anything personally. I really want to get 10,000 subscribers on my channel. I'm trying very hard absolutely every day and I need your support. Your likes, comments, reposts to social networks. Thanks for supporting me, guys. American coach Robert Garcia announced that former world heavyweight champion Anthony Joshua will come to the United States and hold several meetings with potential coaches. A few weeks ago, AJ called me and said he was coming to the United States to meet with other coaches. He wants to understand how he will feel working with them. He never told me, "I'm not working with you anymore." He never said, "I don't like your style," Garcia shared. According to Robert, he is sure that the decision to hire a new specialist was not Joshua, but his team members. I don't know why, but he has a management team and they decided so. I respect him, but I respect even more that he called me in advance and told me that he would be visiting other coaches in the United States, Garcia added. British heavyweight Joe Joyce is confident that the WBC world champion in his weight compatriot Tyson Fury will keep his word and meet him in the ring. Yes, I think so. I'm sure that my fight will be ordered next. I'm going to climb to the top and become the heavyweight champion of the world. I have a temporary WBO title and it will be a mandatory fight. If we talk about Tyson Fury, he chose his own opponent. Let's see what happened. I just hope Fury is a man of his word and will fight me. The next step after winning the title is unification. As soon as I become a full-fledged champion, I will be able to combine titles. If the titles turn out to be vacant, then other guys will play them and after that, there will be a lot of opportunities. Wilder Joshua is still on the top, and maybe Dillian Whyte, Joyce said. Thanks for watching, guys. If you like this video, please subscribe to my YouTube channel.